White House is moving toward developing ties with the Muslim Brotherhood and other Islamist groups in the Middle East. National Journal reports the president believes he has no choice but to cultivate the Brotherhood and other groups he believes are relatively moderate. One State Department official tells the magazine, quote, "The war on terror is over, and now the Arab world may find a route to democracy through Islamism, but those moves may hurt the president politically."
CBN News terrorism analyst Erik Stakelbeck joins us now for more on this story. Erik, you attended an event earlier today, I understand, about the Muslim Brotherhood. What did you find out?
Lee, very timely event with what Wendy just described. The Obama administration is obviously openly now embracing Islamist groups like the Muslim Brotherhood. Well, today at the National Press Club here in Washington, D.C., the Center for Security Policy had a really eye-opening event, Lee. They are releasing a 10-part online instructional course, online video instructional course for the average American, all about the Muslim Brotherhood. It's called The Muslim Brotherhood in America. It breaks down this group, what they're all about, and why they're so dangerous. And we spoke to Frank Gaffney, Lee, the president of the Center for Security Policy. Let's look at that now.
Jihad, which is commanded by Sharia, takes more than one form. We are not winning a war that we honestly are not even recognizing we're in, against jihadists that are using not just violence against us, but civilization jihad as well.
And Lee, I think that was a real takeaway from this event today, what Frank Gaffney just said. There are many forms of jihad that our enemies are using, and not only violent jihad. For the Muslim Brotherhood, it is a stealthy type. Frank Gaffney called it civilization jihad. Their philosophy is, hey, we don't have to blow you up now. We can win through elections. We can get jobs in the media. The government slowly infiltrate. And then the final stage is, yes, violent jihad.
So let me ask the question, is the war on terror over?
Well, first of all, Lee, it's not a war on terror. You know, I've never liked that term for the past 11 years. Since the Bush administration christened it, terrorism is only a tactic. The tactic is motivated by an ideology. And that is the enemy, Lee, that Islamist ideology. This is, as Frank Gaffney once again described today at the event, and I agree with him, this is Islamic jihadist war against us, a war against America carried out by Islamic jihadists, not a war on terror, an abstract term.
Erik, I wanted to ask you, obviously you have this perspective on the Muslim Brotherhood shared by Frank Gaffney and others. Does the White House, has someone just pulled the wool over their eyes with regards to the Brotherhood, or do they don't care and they're going to pursue this relationship?
I think it's a little bit of both, Lee. I think some in the White House are just ignorant. They fail the first rule of war, know your enemy.
Yeah.
On the other hand, I believe there are those in the White House who absolutely know what the Muslim Brotherhood is all about. And by the way, Lee, a Muslim Brotherhood delegation from Egypt was in the White House just 2 weeks ago. So a group that is the granddaddy of them all when it comes to Islamic terror groups, which spawned al-Qaeda, Hamas, was in our White House. The Obama administration, most of them, the decision makers, they know what the Brotherhood's about, Lee, but they think the Brotherhood can be tamed, can be used against those really bad guys in al-Qaeda. Well, there's not much that separates the Brotherhood and al-Qaeda other than tactics. Al-Qaeda wants to kill you now, blow you up now, and as I said, the Brotherhood is more patient, but the end game is the same, Sharia law for one and all.
Yeah. All right, Erik, thanks for this insight. And to hear more of Erik's thoughts on the Muslim Brotherhood and get the latest news on terrorism issues around the world, we invite you to watch Erik's show, Stakelbeck on Terror, and you can see it on cbnnews.com.